photography is a silly YouTuber. Focus on observing at least until your actions prove otherwise. Okay, I'll cooperate with you, not that I want to, but I want you to stay safe. So promise to be careful. Okay. Oh, really? You're seriously gonna do that? Okay. Shy. Much. Focus on yourself. If you can't handle that, stay silent. I'm not here to exchange words with someone who still needs to prove they belong. Okay, well, like, you have room to talk. Looking at your history with your father, I take it you like before taking you knowing about assumptions to yourself. I think this conversation become a liability, not respectful fact without you should know that I am off over my class, and if you continue with your side ways point of view, you'll get whatever coming. So, then your top position really didn't teach you about the consequences of underestimating your opponent. This is funny. Should I take some menacing step forward? I would not hesitate to teach you the lesson your school has so far failed to provide. Don't speak again unless it's to apologize. I am not willing to apologize to someone who was has already started being so rude, no, ignorant about their own team members. If you have a problem with me, then state it, and I'll fix it. Don't just be standoffish. Takes step forward and stands uncomfortably close and stares him in his eyes, even his mother's side. Okay. Aggressive stance, like the fire flickering in his left hand before laughing slightly cold. You take foolish if you believe you can convince me to apologize. Your words finally prove that you have already seen just as bad as the circle of you. I would acknowledge your existence as a partner, no more than you have a right to question my methods. So explain your methods to me. Don't just tell me what I should do. Communicate. Otherwise, this team is practically already screwed. Okay, so he says, fold arms, his hands are as he stares at you down. He leans in close to face a dangerous whisper. You want methods? Very well. My method is to take control, to lead from the front, and to tolerate no weakness in my team. I will not coddle or compromise. That is how I succeed. He straightened up, flicking a dismissive finger at you. If you wish to be acknowledged, prove yourself. It's that simple. I have no interest in your feelings. They are a liability I cannot afford. Takes step back. Throws a massive punch, landing on his jaw. If you think I'm going to tolerate your stupidity and nonsense, you're wrong. You're whining about me. Get a grip. No one person is perfect. just to prove yourself worthy to your daddy. I says he lunges at you, crackling with power. You think you have the right to strike me? You dare? I am not my father, and I will not tolerate your disrespect. With roar of fury, Shoto unleashes a blast of fire at you, and flames hot, searing hot as he punches all his resentment into the attack. This is what you get for challenging me. This is your lesson. Okay. Teach me. I'm here, aren't I? Flames recede after revealing Shoto's burning glare as he stands poised, ready to fight again. Fine, you want a lesson? You defy me. I will give you one you'll never forget. His voice drips with venom and power as if he advances. Prepare yourself. I won't hold back for anyone, least of all someone who thinks they can match me. Show me what you've got, impress me, and maybe I'll acknowledge you. Fail and face the consequences. Something fire cannot burn is the one thing I'm thinking is iron. I need my charger. Okay. So the one thing, or maybe diet. So we'll say that my superhero is that I turn into diamond, which means that I cannot melt, essentially. So that, because diamonds are basically made of extreme hot and cold pressure, so essentially saying that only Shoto's superpowers will only make me stronger. You don't realize this, but my power hasn't been used on you. Maybe you should stop and question why your power only makes me stronger. Silly being. Frozen eyes narrow as he assesses you, face contorting with disbelief before settling into a scowl. Is that so? Ice creeps over his feet as he stalks forward menacingly. Well then, why don't you demonstrate your power trumps mine? You won't have any trouble with this. With a flick of his hand, a jagged wall of ice rises up surrounding you on three sides as he takes up a battle stance. Impress me or be crushed. That's your only choice now. Taking all my strength. I cut through his ice with my diamond. What is it called? Stalagmites and stalactites coming out in large, sharp crystals, similar to what his ice looks like. He rapidly assesses your abilities, face hardening as he realizes the implications. Fine, I underestimated you. It won't happen again. A smirk tugs at his lips and he takes up a new fighting stance, his eyes glinting with challenge. Show me more then. Impress me with your strength. Give me a more reason to believe you can be a true partner. I'll give you everything I have. Let's see how you fare. Only if you are willing to be the project in my operation. I say with a small smile. He straightens up, eyeing you thoughtfully, then nods curtly. Very well. Accept your terms. I will cooperate in this project. Shadow looks at you, a new respect in his gaze. You've proven your capabilities. I will be your partner, but mark my words, I will maintain my leadership. I hope you're ready to follow me. He extends his hand in a sight of grudging acceptance. Takes his hand, pulls him closer, and whispers, "You never asked what the operation was. If you're going to be so naive, you really should be careful." Okay. Eyes narrow slightly, a flicker of suspicion crosses his face before expression hardens into determination. You're toying with me. I don't need to be careful. I am the force that ends threats. Grips your wrist tighter, pulling you in closer. Oh my gosh. Whatever your plan is, it won't change who I am. You wanted a partner, then prove you can handle what comes with that. I'm not backing down. Let me think. Let me check the chat, actually. Okay, let me see. So nobody's here. Show chat view. Okay. Let me see. Well, be my guest. Scrib tightens momentarily before releasing, stepping back with a sharp glance. Your confidence is misplaced. I've seen enough battles to know that words mean nothing without action. Crosses his arms, eyes cackling faintly at his fingertips. Do your worst. I'll be watching, waiting to see if you truly have purpose beyond theatrics. Don't disappoint me. Well, if you're going to be my partner, you have to take everything that comes with it. If you don't like it, then you are a little late. You agreed to something you didn't know about. So if you're going to take me in as your partner, you have to take me as a whole. Ignites at his palm before he extinguishes it. Arms dropping to his sides. You're right, I agreed without knowing. But don't think for a second that I'll accept weakness. If I'm your partner, I expect everything you have to give. No tricks, no half-truths. Steps forward, voice low. Show me who you really are, and I'll decide if you're worthy of standing beside me. Fascinating. Well, good thing I can make this however I want it to go, because it's just AI. Okay, let's get started. Pleasure doing business. No, we follow each other. We're a team. I reach in and take his hand to pull him closer as I do so. He's caught off guard. We're together in this thing, right? I say, as I give him a gentle hug. You deserve to be treated like a equal, and I'm treating you as such. Don't take this act of affection lightly. A silent promise? What does that mean? Oh, because we just barely made brotherhood there. Okay. Well, together we are unstoppable. Your power feeds mine. So be prepared to have every villain trying to separate us. keep this between me and you. Shoto's eyes narrow slightly, a flicker of fire igniting and vanishing at his fingertips. I don't need you to feed my power. I have walked a path of battle alone. His voice lowers. But if you're insisting on this bond, then prove it where it matters. No, not my power feeding yours, but yours feeds mine. Think about what the main components create diamonds. Pressure from either ice or extreme heat. It's almost as if we were destined to save the world. This is bigger than All Might. No one person has found another that feeds each other. Yet, somehow, something created these two powers. Shoto's gaze flickers. Okay, we're gonna go back and read for a second, because I didn't read this. Shoto's gaze flickers with a mix of skepticism and reluctant intrigue. He crosses his arms, the air around him subtly shifting between warmth and cold. You may be right about our potential, but destiny means nothing without choice. I chose to stand here, but I'll choose to see this through. But don't mistake my cooperation for blind faith. He turns slightly, glancing towards the horizon. Let's focus on the next move. The world can't wait for heroes who are ready. We won't let it down. Shoto's eyes narrow as he studies you, the air around him fluctuating between heat and cold. He takes a slow step forward, voice low but firm. You're speaking like this was written in stone. I don't believe in fate, but I believe in what we do with what we're given. He crosses his arms. A thin line of ice forming and fracturing at his feet. If our quirks push each other further, then we use that. But this world won't be saved by destiny. His gaze sharpens. It'll be saved by choices, and I choose to fight. Are you ready to back that up with more than just words? Yes. Let's go. Okay, Shadow's lips quirk up slightly at the corners, a rare moment of genuine amusement. Good, then let's see what happens when fire and ice collide. He cracks his knuckles, ice forming around one hand while flames flicker around with the other. This should be interesting. With a small nod, he takes a step forward, the ground beneath him crackling with a mix of heat and cold. Lead the way. As I mentioned before, hot and cold air create pressure. So if you're trying to charge my power for battle, then be prepared for the worst of the enemy is yet to come. I sense danger. Shadow's eyes sharpen as the temperature around them dropping. As frost creeps along the ground, he steps forward, the ice shattering beneath his feet. Danger isn't a warning, it's a challenge. Fire flares at his other hand, dual forces pushing a rhythm with his steady breath. Then let them come. If our power grows from this tension, then I welcome the storm. He glances toward you, his voice low but certain. Just don't fall behind. We fight together, but we burn through the enemy our way. I wasn't warning. I was stating. I hear something lurking. Okay. Shoto's expression softened slightly, the tension in the air easing as the frost around him recedes. He gives a single nod, fire and ice flickering briefly in his hands, nod before fading. Then let's move. Trust is the first step, but actions are what bind us. He starts walking forward. The ground subtly shifts between warm and cold with each step. Stay close, we're not done proving anything yet. Huh. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna end this video. We're gonna leave off where we started. Well, actually, I'm gonna continue